Hi ladies, how are you? Okay, so once again I apologize for not doing a update anytime sooner. It's been kind of pretty hectic around here lately. My twins went off to camp for a few days and they're coming back today, which I'm really excited about, and I've just been generally busy with my family, so, and also there's not really that much to report. As I mentioned, in my quick text update, I was still waiting for AF, and I was going to have an ultrasound and so forth. So unfortunately I'm still waiting for AF. I am cycle day approximately 56, 57, 56, and I still have not had AF since December last year. I don't even know where to begin. I've seen the doctor twice. She ran blood tests checking for like infection or urinary infection or anything like that, checking for any abnormalities in my blood or anything like that. Everything came back good and fine. And then she booked me for ultrasound on Monday, which I had. I'm so sorry, it's so glary right now. It's like 30 degrees. It's really hot today, and the sun's like right there. But anyway, I had my ultrasound on Monday, and I've been seeing this ultrasound tech since I was pregnant with my son Brendan, so she knows me pretty well. And I was going like, if you see anything, just tell me, like any abnormalities or anything. She's going, Bev, I can't do that. I'm going, yes you can. just tell me. Unfortunately, they didn't have the screen on. Like, they had the screen on facing me. I could tell straight away if there was something wrong. But I had the ultrasound, and she said everything looks normal and healthy. I have a backwards uterus, which I already knew about. My sister does as well. And she said at the moment I'm growing follicles. She said right now they're growing, and that surprised me because like my fertility specialist didn't even think I could grow follicles. Like he wasn't sure if I did or not, because he doesn't think I ovulate at all. So she said no, at the moment you're growing follicles. She didn't tell me what the size they were or anything. She said my right ovary is like right there, she can see it easily, but with my left ovary we had to do like an internal viewing because it's like right back, so she had to check there and everything was fine. So she said, I think you might be ovulating in the next few days. If you do ovulate, she can't guarantee that I do release an egg. Just because I'm growing follicles doesn't mean I'm going to release an egg or that the egg quality is really good. So she said just keep out with that, and if you do ovulate, I think it will happen in the next few days. So basically my body has given itself a break, and no AF through January, no AF so far for February, and I'm just starting over again and going to ovulate. So I started OPKing on the 22nd, and it was a pretty dark line. I would say it was just about positive. It was different like OPKs that I'm used to. I think if I had my normal confirm OPKs, it would have been a positive. So I would have taken that as a positive. And then yesterday's OPK was just a touch lighter, and then today's OPK is much, much, much lighter. So I'm thinking maybe I ovulated. If I did ovulate, if I do release an egg, or the 22nd or the 23rd, which was Wednesday and Thursday? Yeah, Wednesday and Thursday. So I could be maybe 1 DPO today if I do ovulate and release an egg. So that's kind of exciting, but to think, I don't know, this is like emotional side of it, it feels like time is slipping away. It's like I've been trying to conceive since 2010, since the loss of my other baby, and then nothing happened in 2010. Then all through 2011 nothing happened, and now we're nearly into March of 2012 and I'm still waiting. And I know for many of you who haven't had children and have been TTCing for years and years, you know, won't sympathise with me and don't get it and that sort of thing and think I'm being selfish or whatever, but it's just like, when is it my turn to be pregnant? I've had 3 to 4 friends, you know, have gotten pregnant and had a baby within this time period of me TTCing. I've just had another friend who had a baby this week. I've had one tell me she's like 14 weeks pregnant this week, and it's like, you know, when is it my turn? And I don't know, I feel like I've waited long enough, and to think that my body, you know, I'm not even getting AFs. I've got the Clomid sitting right here and I can't even take it because AF decided to not even turn up. So it's like time is slipping through my fingers. So fingers crossed, if I am 1 DPO and if I still have my short luteal phase, then I'll be getting AF within 10 days and then I can start taking my Clomid. We have been, you know, TTCing, you know, we baby danced yesterday and we baby danced the day before, so if I did release an egg, fingers crossed that it's a healthy egg and that my husband's sperm, you know, is healthy. He was going to have another sperm test this week, but because I thought, and they thought that I could be releasing an egg this week, we postponed it till next week, so he'll be having a sperm test again next week. But we just wanted to, you know, try just in case that this time could be it. So I'm going to say, if I did release an egg, I'm 1 DPO today, going by the OPK. So I'll be testing maybe in like 10 days if AF doesn't turn up then. Oh, she did say also the ultrasound, I have a very thick lining, more thicker than usual, but she thinks that's because I haven't had an AF for so long. But going by just by the ultrasound alone, everything looks healthy or normal, and she can't understand why I haven't fallen pregnant, because as she knows my past, she knows that I've had children in the past. And that's when she asked if my husband's had a sperm test and that sort of stuff. And he has had a sperm test and the results came back inconclusive. Like, there was some kind of abnormalities, but I think it was just with mobility. I can't remember for sure because it was last year. But that's why he was going to do another test this week, but we'll postpone it to next week. I saw my OB on Wednesday, and she said there's nothing she can do for me. She's just, because I need to see the fertility specialist because I'm under him now, not her. So I'm booked in to see him on the 29th of February and see what's going on. If I haven't got AF by then and that sort of thing, I'll probably do some more testing. I did ask about Provera, I think you pronounce that, to get my AF started, but she said, you know, that's up to my fertility specialist. She can't prescribe that to me because it's up to him now and that sort of stuff. So it's just waiting and seeing what he'll say on the 29th, basically. So I think that's about it for now. I'm so sorry, it's been so overdue. Thank you again for all the support, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask, and I shall talk to you all again soon. Bye.